Awesome.
Good, because it promised a lot of people that we're gonna get a
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Perché la tua camicetta non è rosa?
good
Oh, that's a good
question.
question. That's a
Very.
good question.
Oh, actually,
You
wait.
have it right.
Do I have a minute to go and look for my T-shirt?
Of course.
About it. Okay, don't start without me.
You
No,
can.
no, we just wait. That's a good question because we actually not in pajamas. Those are the Italian for a white shirt.
No, mine is blurred. No.
It's blurred.
That's
And
okay.
yeah, they're kind of special editions. We just made it for students, and then we just saved some for us. And we also gave some to Lisa because she lives very close to Milan. So we're gonna have a party tomorrow night actually, all together. We're gonna be 300 people in Milan. For sure, you're gonna see some videos on Instagram.
Yes.
It's
Follow
gonna
us.
be amazing. Yeah. We also have orange and light blue.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna. If you come here, we're gonna give it to you. Seth, your shirt is waiting in the closet.
Waiting
We
for
already-
you.
Okay, I found. But it's not pink. But
Yeah, you had a green
You
one.
don't have the pink one? We have
I
the pink.
like this color, but I guess I should get a pink one as well, so we can all match.
Yeah, we can bring it to you tomorrow.
Yep.
Good.
So let's say that it's ready to start. Today we're gonna talk about Christmas, of course. We are just few days before Christmas, and we're gonna share some insight of our personal life, such as what do we eat, what are our tradition, our family traditions, and so on. Close to the end of the presentation, we're gonna talk about the Italian for a While programs, of course, and some fun Q&As as always. So if you want to start, Annetta, you can go.
Okay, let's start. Yes, so I mean, we already kind of presented ourselves, but I'm Annetta, then that's Brian and Lisa, and from the ItalianLizard. Follow us on Instagram. And yes, we are a startup from Milan, and we organize experiences in Italy. And Lisa, she's a certified Italian teacher. And let's start by exploring a little bit the tradition of Italian Christmas tradition, and let's talk about a little bit of what we do at Christmas, and usually how we spend it. So I'll tell you a little bit about like my family tradition, how I usually spend my Christmas holiday, and also we can talk about it together. And I'm super curious as well if any of you has Italian heritage, if you like also incorporated a little bit of Italian tradition during your holiday time. So yes, so usually in Italy you like festeggiare the Vigilia di Natale, which is the Christmas Eve, which is usually the dinner before the Christmas Day, which is the Vigilia is on the 24th. And depending a little bit on the region where you are, you have different like culinary tradition, different recipes, and different different way of celebrating. For example, I'll tell you a little bit what I usually do with my family. So my grandma, she's from Mantova, which is a town near Milano, which is still in the north, like an hour away from Milan, a little bit. And she always wanted to celebrate Christmas on the Christmas Eve. So on the 24th, the dinner of the 24th, And she always like cooked the tortellini, which is very typical from Mantova, pumpkin tortellini. So she usually make them. She make the filling with pumpkin and everything, and she make the dough, and we celebrate all together with like my entire family, my uncles, my cousins, and yes, we do the Christmas celebration only on the Vigilia di Natale, on the Christmas Eve. So I don't know, Brian or Lisa, how do you usually celebrate Christmas Day? Or
Yeah, as you said, it depends on the region. If you are from the south, probably you are more into Vigilia, the Christmas Eve, the night, and you have a long, long, long dinner with all the family all together. But in the north, we have like a more similar Neta experience usually. It's more relaxed and chill because you have all day long to just digest, so it's much easier. And it's also complicated if you have a larger family, because you have to decide the Christmas Eve. Maybe you have a girlfriend, or maybe you have a boyfriend, or maybe you have your sister husband's family. So you're gonna split all in different families in the Christmas evening. You're gonna have dinner with some part of the family, and then you go to move the day after to have a long lunch with some other part of the family, because maybe, for example, you have two grandmothers maybe, and they have different traditions, so it's complicated to just make everybody happy. But yeah, it lasts long, so you have always chance to celebrate with someone and eat a lot of stuff, like really, really a lot. But I think that Lisa, also from Lecco, is pretty much the same in the north.
Yeah, so I don't do the same thing as Annetta, so I don't really celebrate on Christmas Eve. Usually it's that day is for friends. So, for example, my mom will be going out with her friends. My brother's gonna go out for lunch with his friends, and I'm gonna go have a nice dinner at my friend's house. So it's not really for family here where I'm from, like in this area. And then after dinner, we all go in the center and have drinks together. And like it's a small enough town, so everyone knows each other. So it's really nice. And then on Sunday, sorry, not on Sunday, on Christmas, we have a big lunch. And as Brian was saying, it's very common, but I guess everywhere, to like split the family, I guess. So maybe like one side of the family you celebrate with on Christmas Day, and then this, for me, the other side of the family, I celebrate with them on Boxing Day, so the day after Christmas. And for me, it's a second Christmas, really. So we have a big lunch, yeah, from morning to evening, and we usually just say that we're not gonna have dinner, but then we just eat the leftovers, even though we finish at like 7 or 8 p.m. But it's really nice. I like it a lot.
Yeah, Santo Stefan is the Boxing Day, which is like a third Christmas day, actually. It's like the recovery plan for the Christmas. And about leftover, I really can relate. We can eat for at least 4 days after Christmas, just leftovers. So
exactly.
about food
Yeah.
and leftovers and so on, I'm not a very dessert guy, so I will let Annetta speak because she's the
Yes.
expert in the matter.
In the dessert part. Yes, we just wanted to tell you a little bit about also the traditional food that we usually have during the Christmas holiday. I think that's pretty much general. Like those are pretty much the desserts that in every part of Italy you can find during the Christmas holiday. I think in the south maybe they have some more addition, but usually there's always the panettone. I don't know if any of you guys know you already and maybe had already panettone and tried it. Let me know in the comments if you ever tried it and what you think. And yes, it's a soft dessert, kind of a cake a round cake. It has a very, very complicated preparation. It takes a lot of hours because of the levitation or anything. I'm not too much of an expert in making the panettone, but it is a very complicated type of dessert. And it has canditi, which is the candied fruit inside, and the uvetta inside, which is raisins. They're also
canditi.
What?
I'm not a fan. Don't like canditi that much.
Me neither.
Yes.
Uvetta, I love it, but canditi not so much.
Yeah, you are team canditi or not? You ate it or you love it?
I love it. Yeah, exactly. So they also are making a lot of different different type of panettone without the candied fruits, and also now they put like chocolate inside and also outside and
on the side,
of course. But yes. Oh, senza canditi.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
No, the traditional one is with the canditi.
Yeah. Well, my family loves canditi, so they buy it, and then I pick the canditi out, and then I give it to my brother because he likes them. So that's fine. Win.
Oh yes. So
and there is also another team, which is the Pandoro team.
We should do a pool. Can we do a pool?
Can we do a pool? I think I can.
Okay. Pandoro team panettone.
I actually have it in the other room because I was eating it earlier before the call. I was eating it. Oh, I love Pandoro.
Oh yes, Anna, you buy panettone for Christmas as well. Love it. Is it easy to find panettone or like any traditional Italian dessert outside of Italy? Okay.
I remember seeing Pandoro in Australia. Actually, I bought it for the people I was living with, and yeah, I found it eventually. But I remember panettone was more common, but Pandoro, you could find it as well. But don't know about the
much.
Oh, yeah, here they're saying that it's coming in the US. Okay.
I think that Pandoro is more like an industrial dessert. It's not very. It doesn't feel like it's just handmade by someone. It's more like a cake from Superstore, maybe.
Nice.
It's I don't know.
I really like it. When I was younger, I used to really choose for Pandoro. Now that I'm getting older, I don't know. I developed a taste for the panettone, the classic one.
Yeah, same, honestly. Yeah, I mean the Pandoro is I mean it's not it's it's kind of like the same but it has like a sweeter taste, I would say. And a little bit softer. There's definitely more butter in Pandoro for sure.
Really, really sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweeter. I mean, it's a little bit taller in the shape, but it's still like a soft type of cake, but definitely sweeter, definitely like a little bit more softer in general. And it doesn't have anything inside, so no candy, no raisins, and
no risks.
No risk, exactly. And usually a lot of people, I don't do it actually, but they eat it with the crema al mascarpone.
Best.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm not a super fan actually, but
No.
do you make it? Actually?
Me? Oh, like I don't make it because I made it once and it just came out really bad. So now I just ask someone in my family to make it for me when I'm in Italy. But I bought mascarpone cheese today, so hopefully someone will make it for me. If not, I will try. I will attempt it, and hopefully it would be nice.
Awesome. Yes, and then also torrone. Maybe I'm the only one who eat it, but I think torrone is also like a pretty popular dessert for the Christmas season. Yeah, it's hard to explain. I mean, there are like different type of torrone that you can find. One are a little bit softer, so it has kind of like a chewy type of like feeling taste. It's super sweet because it's made with miele, which is honey. It usually has the nocciole inside, which right now I don't remember the English term. Yes, hazelnut. It's yes, and again, like can be like super soft. It's kind of has a chewy feeling, I would say, and then it can be also be hard, so it's has like a crunchy taste. It's really good. I like it. I like it actually. I think it's more like of a from the northern region, right?
I think everything is based on northern traditions here.
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe on Annetta's diet.
It can be. Those are good though. I
By
don't
the
know.
way, I just found the panettone.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna make an unboxing later.
Do it. Yes, I'm reading some comment.
Kala Ojero.
Oh, that's my student. I saw that my students in the call, so I just said hi.
Ciao.
Wait, is it still
Yes,
in?
So,
I know, like another one from Naples. I know it's struffoli. Like,
sì, sì,
those,
sì.
this struffoli si chiama.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are famous in more in
We
the
should
south.
invite some more people from
In the
southern
south.
Italy
It's
next
true.
time. Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
but
have
if any of you guys has like some other like Italian tradition or like traditional dessert that usually that you kind of incorporated from like whole Italian
Spain.
grandparents or Italian friends, so please tell us so we can talk about it. I know there's also an end. Do you want to wait for the questions later?
Yeah, no, we can talk about it.
Anna. Yes.
Anna.
If
Okay.
you
Mark says the panettone is popular in Latin countries too. You can find them all over South America. I didn't know that. Also common in US Italian American house. Nonna makes lemon cookies as well.
Oh, nice.
They sound really nice. I'd love to try them.
Where is your nonna from? Oh, see, Torona is also common in US Italian American.
Sì.
Hey.
Justin.
Cosenza.
Cosenza. Do you speak a little bit Italian or not at all? Actually, does she speak Italian or just dialect?
Good question.
Yes.
She speaks dialect. Yeah,
I love that.
as we said in the previous webinar, we were talking about dialects and so on, and the people from the chat made a lot of questions about it because it was so strange, because Italy is very small compared to other countries, and it's super strange to have very strong different dialects just across region by region. Just 20 kilometers away they speak in a different way. Lana said, andrò a Milano settimana prossima, non vedo l'ora di provare i dolci tradizionali. Are you coming in Milan next week? So we're gonna meet. Why we have to have a phone call? We can meet here in Milan.
Well, let her enjoy her holiday.
Oh, that's true. How long are you staying?
How many of you have been to Italy at least once?
Ah, vabbè.
Vabbè, bellissimo. Such an Italian thing to say. Vabbè.
Vabbè.
So good.
Okay, Justin, probably you've been to Cosenza. Trinity, let's say. Oh. Many people are writing. I've never been to Italy yet. Trinity, okay, not yet. Bogdan. Let's talk in person, Brian.
Yeah, he has all the power. Could do it. A Bologna, Rome, Florence.
Oh, man.
Last July, con mio padre. Hai una vignette.
Soon, kid.
But not yet Cosenza, Bologna, Rome, Florence, and Pesaro. Why Pesaro? I mean, it's a beautiful place, but it's strange to be next to Florence. I mean, or you can do whatever you like. I mean.
Oh,
You see.
Makes sense.
that's good. So you got to experience like real Italian, well, sorry, not that. Sorry, I mean like a real family situation. Don't know.
Yeah, like you became Italian for a while.
Yeah, no, it's good when you go to a different country and you like stay at someone's house, for example, and you get to experience all the little traditions and all the and hear everything they say, you know, like all the expressions that you obviously don't learn in school, and then definitely get to learn. So you can do it.
Okay.
You have a lot of power, Brian.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So speaking about living in other people's house and families, that's actually a part of what we do. I don't know if many of you know about Italian for a while. So as you see, we are friends with Lisa, which is our friend, and of course she helped us to get the reach to people that wants to live an experience like that next year probably, or hopefully. So what we do, we actually help you live like Justin. So we organize Italian language courses, of course, as you know, probably, and we help you to get in Italy and to live an Italian experience, as Italian as it can get. And it all starts from choosing a destination, and then we can probably help you out with everything else, like the visas and so on. And you can stay as much as you want, of course, and then you can have a conversation like this one every day with people from all over the world, but in a real place, in a classroom. So, Annetta, you want to show the people a general overview of what we do so we can get into more detailed discussion about the cities, and we can even talk about, different places, how you live there, what's the best place for people that likes to party, for other people that likes to just have long walks and so on. So, yeah, we can have an overview.
Yes. Let's go maybe.
To the Torrone, and that's all.
Yes, so I was Brian telling you guys we organize this experience, and as we're kind of living, of course, in a smaller term during this webinar, what we organize is not just an holiday, is not just like a small vacation in Italy. It's really an immersive experience where you can, we bring you to Italy, but is the connection that you will make, is the people, the friends that you will meet in Italy, and all the experience that you will have during your time here. That's what really makes these a completely different experience from just living just for some time in another place. So what we do is to bring you here to Italy and make this possible. Of course, at the core of the programs that we have, there is the language course. The language course is the opportunity for you to be able to meet people, to have a schedule. You'll meet in class and learn the language. Will be which will help you to really make the connection, the authentic connection to the Italian culture, the Italian people, and to connect to the local culture. Yes, also already Anna has some question, but
Yeah.
get you there in a second. So yeah. Yes, it's a group experience, as I was telling you. We have many cities. You can study many cities around the country. So from Milano, where we are based, which is kind of the northern city, big city, modern environment. Lots of people came here to work, to study. So it's little bit less touristy compared to the other cities, but it gives you really like a more modern vibe compared to like other Italian cities that are more like cultural and historical. So so just to give you a little bit of an overview, just Venezia, as you know, super unique, rich in culture, very historical, lots of things to explore, and very, very unique in its own. I know there's some of you guys are staying in Venezia right now. I remember.
Yeah, I remember the guy. Where are you, Venetian guy?
I remember, but yes.
Vibe.
Then Firenze, of course, beautiful city. It's Florence. Florence in the heart of Tuscany. In Tuscany, we also have another city, which is Lucca. Then Rome, of course, the capital. No introduction. Beautiful city, lots of things to see. Naples, of course, and Sestri Levante, which is in Liguria. In Liguria, we also beautiful town, Sestri, especially if you're thinking of saying, what did I do?
Sorry, it's me. I just wanted to point it out that we have our school.
Oh, yeah.
It's over
Yeah.
here.
I was about to say.
That's the school.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Perfect summer
right.
location, especially if you're planning to visit from April, May on. Very, very nice. Also consider it's Sestri Levante. It's in Liguria, where the Cinque Terre are. So probably you guys know Cinque Terre a little bit better maybe than Sestri, but beautiful places. Consider also that in all the cities you will have different type of experiences and activities in your free time. So in every city you will have different type of activities. So in a city like Sestri, you will explore the Cinque Terre, you will go hiking, go to Genova, which is a beautiful city, and experience a little bit more the summery and yes, summery environment and vibe. Yes, and also we have other cities like Lucca in Tuscany, beautiful medieval town, Genova, and Cefalù is in Sicily, which is the southest location that we have. Yes, so then we go to the how it works, so I can answer all of the question of Anna. Oh yes, and we can talk about like also why you should do that. So so if this is something that you're interested in, it's maybe because you're kind of experiencing a time where you need to do something different, and you want to explore not just like another place but also yourself a little bit more. And we call kind of this moment a gap moment, where you experience that you kind of need to get away and for some times, and you want the best way to really like experience and see yourself in a different ways to be in another place. So that's also what we do. So we bring people here and to live a part of their time in a different place. Yes, so we bring people that are feeling like living in a transitional moment, let's say like that. And like many of us, like many other people that experiences this type of period in their life, like also we did. So I did this kind of same experience before. I did a gap year in the US, and so that's kind of what we want to also give the opportunity to people to experience also this experience that we also did before. I went to the US and Brian went to Australia for
Also
1
Lisa.
year.
Also Lisa.
Went to Australia.
I also Australia.
That's also why we do it. We know exactly like how what it means to go to another place, either for like 1 month, but also for the full for a full year, and what are the challenges, what are your motivation, what are also the difficulties that you can have. So that's also like what we do. We help you also in deciding the places, deciding the best destination for you, the best program for you, and because we also know really well what it means to decide to go and to embark in such a journey. So yes, let's talk about like a little bit in details on the programs. And yes, we have 3 different type of program that depends on the duration. So we have the IFA Discovery program, which has a duration of 1 to 3 months. It's a time that is it's a long enough time to be able to explore Italy, to be able to have some time for yourself and to focus on your goals. Maybe you transition from like university and you want to take some time off before going to find a job, and you want to take some time to come to Italy and figure things out while learning a new language, but also connecting to other people and meeting new people. Yes, like we had a student, Gabriel, which decided to embark in his discovery journey in Florence, and yes, and then we have the IFA semester, which is a little bit longer program. It's 4 to 7 months for those ones who have a little bit more time and can stay in Italy for a little bit longer. It's perfect, definitely like a great time to improve a lot in Italian and to focus a lot on your goals and yourself, and it's a season changing experience, and for those ones who can embark in the full gap year program, then we have the IFA gap program, which is 8 to 12 months, and that's the kind of full experience, and where you can become the Italian version of yourself at the fullest. After 1 year, consider that you almost become bilingual. You're very close to becoming bilingual, so it's definitely the best way to experience Italy and all of the Italian culture.
Yeah, we're gonna answer Anna. I think it's the right time, so we can move on. We have many slides, but I think we're a bit kind of late. So Anna, how long is the course? Well, as Annetta said, it depends. We have separated 3 different program lengths because it was easier to understand the implications. For example, if you are from US, after 3 months of staying, you have to ask for a student visa. So that gets stuff a little bit more tricky or complicated. So maybe if you want to stay, for example, I don't know, 12 weeks, maybe it's not worth to just stay 3 months, just stay for 4 or 5 months in order to get the student visa. You can also have a part-time job if you have a student visa. We can find for you a cheaper accommodation because you stay longer. The longer you stay, the cheaper it gets. I know it sounds strange, but it's actually like that. You're going to pay less per month because you stay longer. We can find better accommodation. We can find the kind of situation that you prefer. So maybe with a host family, or maybe with students from people from all part of the world, but especially maybe for your age and so on. So the longer you stay, the better it becomes, because you're gonna have actually deeper connection to the culture, into the city. And of course, you can also mix it up. You can also have 3 months maybe in Milan, and maybe 2 months in other place, and 2 months in other place. We're gonna help you moving city to another city. We have a a small community everywhere, so you're gonna find every time an Italian for a while waiting for you. Our schools are pretty crowded. Not all the students that you're gonna meet are from Italian for a while, but all the people are coming from all over the world, and they just come in that school just for learning the language. And you're gonna meet like 100 people per day because we have classes every hour, every day, from Monday to Friday, from 9 to 12. If you don't do the intensive, if you want to have a really strong and deep course, you can also have an intensive, and you can also study in the afternoon. It's a bit heavy, so I wouldn't recommend it if you want a lot of free time, because we're gonna do a lot of activities outside of the school, so save some times for later. But if you stay for longer periods, you can maybe have an intensive time, and then just let it go a little bit, then have some fun altogether. Do we receive a certificate for completing this course? With a year-long program, will be a private dorms or private space or something? Yes, you do receive a certificate for completing this course. And you can also use this certificate to ask for visas and everything and so on. The certificates are actually real certificate because our school are certificated from the Ministry of Education of Italy. So you actually are gonna learn Italian from full-time teachers like Lisa, but in person. So they're actually full-time people from 9 to, as I told you, from 12, and then the afternoon classes. So it's a proper school. It's not like you're gonna learn from people that do that just for fun or for hobbies. They are actually pretty good teachers, and they're gonna make you improve very fast. And you're gonna have a certificate, of course. We actually have some. We actually offer some online classes for people that needs a visa, because in order to get the student visa, you have to reach at least the basic level. And it depends where you're from, but most of the time you have to do that. And it gets easier if you have a proper teacher helping you out at least with the basics. So you come here, you already have the basic, and you can start from our basic class. So we have a lot of basics. I mean, most of our students are very, 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 very beginners. With a year-long program, will there be a private dorms or a private space? You can decide, Trinity. We have many options. The only problem is that we have to plan in advance. I recommend for the year-long course to just organize yourself a bit earlier, so you have better options. And by better options, I mean that you can choose if you want to stay with other students in a shared apartment. So you're going to have your own room, but in a shared apartment. Or maybe you want to stay in a host family, or maybe you want to have your own apartment. You can have that. It gets more expensive, of course, but if you stay longer, it's cheaper. If you just stay for 1 month or even 2, maybe get more expensive, depending on the season, especially for many cities. If you come in Milan into the fashion week, it's going to be very complicated to give you a good price for the accommodation, because I mean, also the world is here for the fashion week, so it depends. But if you stay longer, you can reserve your place for as long as you want to keep it. Mark asks, with a student visa, would that help with renewing into resident visa, working visa? That's a complicated question. I mean, the resident visa, it's a different animal. It depends on the job that you can find, the type of contract that you have. But with a student visa, you can actually work just part-time, but you can work. And I think that can help you get into situation in which you can find a proper full-time job. So I think that, of course, can help. And if they accepted your student visa before, there's a good chance they already have you off-checked, let's say. So if you want to move into more robust visas, it's a good starting point, 100%. How can I arrive early? You mean, how can you plan? You can plan earlier by just talking to us. You can book a call with us, and we can talk about your favorite destination and so on. So you can you can plan with us. We spend a lot of time planning with no charge at all, totally free. We can talk together and then find the best solution for you and have you on board on the journey, no problem. Amin asks, I have to translate. Mi piacerebbe ma purtroppo una serietà che mi impedisce di comprare questa sezione. Amin would like to learn about and to study enogastronomia italiana. I don't know how to translate it. Lisa, help me with that.
I think it might be similar, no? Like enogastronomy, no?
Yeah, enogastronomy, which is like food and beverage and the good stuff, which is very cool, to be honest. Yeah, yes, some obstacles right now that might not help him to get here, but maybe it's not the right time. But you can just plan for the next year and just take your time, maybe save some money, and then have everything sorted out, and then we are here. We're not going anywhere, so no rush. So should we immediately focus mostly on obtaining resident visa, working visa as soon as possible? I would like to study visual. That's great.
It's cool.
No, I mean, if your big plan is to move to Italy, 100% you have to go through a time in which you actually explore the country before you want to take a step into this long process. It's a long process. It was a long process in Australia also for me, and then I came back here. It's always a long process just to move in another country. And especially in Europe right now, it's a bit complicated. So this is just for people outside of Europe. If you live in Europe, you just work in and you can stay as long as you like. But if your plan is just to actually become a full-time Italian, let's say, yeah, take some time just to explore it a little bit to better understand how everything works here. We can help you with that, but the first step is just to come here and see if everything is fine for you. If you like to study visual, fine arts, etc., you should come to Milan 100%, or probably to Florence as well. But probably Milan is the choice. Yeah, and it's easier for us to find an accommodation in Milan because we are from Milan, so we have better connections here. Yeah, I think we answered all the questions about it, so we can just move on a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna show you. Those are Alice and Matt. They're two young students from UK in Milan. That's our summary of our programs. As you see, the IFA Discovery is 1 to 3 months. The IFA Semester is 4 to 7 months, and the gap year, of course, the full-fledged program, 8 to 12 months. And what is included in what we offer? Well, of course, we have a personalized counseling and 24 hours support. That means that we can help you with everything before your arrival, but also if you have something to explore, maybe you just want to talk about the idea, you're not sure about it, because we know that it's not that easy to stop your life to just take 6 months to go in another place. It's complicated, can be expensive. You have to say to your family and friends that you're gonna leave in another country, another continent probably. We understand that because we've done it before, and we can also help you to get into this transitional period of time in which you are focusing on this gap moment that you had, but you're still scared about it. We can take some time to talk about it. We can call, we can have a chat together. So we support you on that 100%, and it's totally free of charge. It's a community, so we like to hear about your story. We also search for you the accommodation, and we offer you some selection, of course, depending on how much you want to spend. We don't charge any extras on the accommodation, so we're gonna give you just only the prices. We help you with a visa application, which is not very easy because we're gonna prepare documentation. We're gonna have letters from our schools that certificate, they are willing to participate into a proper student program and not just a fake one just because you want to stay here forever. So it can get tricky. The orientation meeting, as I said before, we have a lot of activities outside, and of course the Italian course, which is the core of the experience. Not just because you're gonna learn the language, but because you're gonna find a lot of friends. So that's the selling point. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the selling point. You're gonna move into another country, and from day one you have a different life because you have your routine. You wake up in the morning, you go to school, you meet friends, you hang out together, you have a lunch together, you explore the city. Maybe you go to cinema, and then you go to sleep, and then again another experience, another stuff, another people coming, people go. It's like Disneyland. So that's the real experience. What's the average age range of most students? That's a good question. It really depends on the city, on the destinations. If you want a very calm and very walkable city, you go to Lucca and you get maybe to know people, older people, but by that I don't mean old people. I mean seniors, which are more relaxed and they want to explore at their pace. If you go to Milan, of course, it's just much more hyped up. So you're gonna have maybe younger people because it's the city. It's younger. I mean, the city is much more fast-paced. If you go to Rome, it's mixed. We tend to mix the classes by age mostly, and of course by Italian level. So if you are a very beginner, you're gonna stay with very beginners. But if we have two classes and you're under 30 and we have a class with younger people, you're gonna stay with the youngest. Going through a gap moment myself, so it's really comforting to be amongst people who have been there too. Yeah, we have like 300 comments on our systems per month about that. We could write a book about it. Really, Daniel, it's really that much. You're not alone about it. We met a lot of people that had the same experience, and Italian4a started for that reason. We had the same experience, and we started to actually give advice to our friends to go out there, to our Italian friends to go in Australia, US, Canada. Just go outside. You have to do that. And then eventually we ran out of friends to convince. So we opened Italian4a because we want people to get in. I don't think it would be comfortable with you. Well, if you're 23, it's pretty. You're pretty young. 19, also. So yeah, I think you will be in the same class. So yeah, I'm 39. I feel you, Trinity. There's a bit of a mix now. I'm 32, by the way, and I will be happy to stay with younger people. Lisa as well, I think.
Yeah, but I'm also not 32. I'm a little younger, but I'd be happy, I guess, with I think when you're there in a different environment, even if you have a big age gap, you don't really feel it as much as you would in your own country. Like, for example, when I moved to Australia, I was 19. I was really young, and I remember having friends who were 32, 33, because we were it was just a completely different environment. People were going through the same thing, like we were experiencing the same life, like lifestyle and the same situation. So even though like there was a big age gap, like we didn't feel it as much as we would if we were back home. So I think maybe don't like stress too much about this, because then you never know how you're gonna feel. Maybe being with a 19-year-old in Italy would make you feel, you will feel comfortable with them, but then maybe back home with someone your age you want. So you never know.
Yeah, That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually you don't ask people how old are you when you're there. You just live in the same experience, and then you just maybe if you wanna go out and then have party, you can do it. Maybe some people don't, but it doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, you can do whatever you like. It was mentioned that there was help finding an apartment. Is there an option to receive help finding a job on a student visa? I wouldn't mind working anywhere, even working at Sere 11. I don't know what Sere 11 is.
7-Eleven.
Ah, we don't have
Oh, we
7-Eleven.
don't have it. We
We
don't have
don't
it.
have 7-Eleven. Sorry.
That's fine.
I think you can find a 7-Eleven kind of a job here pretty easy, especially in Milan or very touristy place. They also they always looking for English speaking people, so I think there's not a problem for that. If you are in marketing and sales and you want to help us to build Italian for a while, you can also come to work with us. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm 26. I wouldn't mind at all learning with a person who's 19. Yeah, same as me.
I got it.
I'm the same, Daniel. I'm the same. I'm also 98. I'm 96. I was about to say.
You're 96.
I'm also 26. And I think I'd be okay. Yeah, I'd be happy to. It's interesting to see different ages and stuff.
Yeah, it's recorded, Gareb. It's recorded.
Yeah, luckily you got reminded to
Yeah.
record it.
Thank you. Yeah, we missed a couple of webinar last month because I forgot about it. Sorry. I guess it's a culture shock for. Nah, easy. Easy.
It's fun.
What would be your favorite choice? I mean, if you think about Italy, what would be your favorite city? Even cities that you didn't see in the presentation, like you're dreaming about Venice or maybe some other places. Where we'll be able to watch the recording. I think we're gonna be uploading it on YouTube, and then we send you a private link or on our Telegram group. So after the presentation, you're gonna get a Telegram link so you can join in. We have other people there, and you're gonna receive some updates for the next webinar and you can keep talk on that. I mean, you can actually have conversation and just talk to people. I mean, Trinity, you can keep talk about how old you feel with Daniel, and that's it. Just joking, but you can do that. Annetta, could you please put the link in the chat so they can join in? We're gonna send the video there. Anywhere that snows, every day is hot in the Philippines, every day. Well, if you want to snow, right now it's a good time to come in the north. So I would say Milan or maybe Turin. We have a school in Turin. It's kind of new, so but it's pretty snowy, I think. Do you ski? I would like to see Florence. Bologna was amazing. Yeah, Bologna is pretty good. And Flowers, I think it's a little bit better, but maybe it's a favorite taste. I like Orvieto. Come. I'm sorry, we don't have a school in Orvieto, but I heard it's pretty good. Do you know Orvieto, Annetta?
No, actually, never been there.
And you, Lisa, do you know?
No, I've never been there. Not that I remember of, anyway. No, I'm sure it's amazing anyway.
Yeah.
Cefalù is a very good option as well. Yeah, Cefalù is beautiful for sure.
Yeah, Cefalù, it's very, very good. If you like Cefalù, you could also try Sestri Levante, which is in the north, and it's better connected with Milan, so with other part of the country. Because Cefalù is in the southern part of Sicily, which is an island, of course. So it might get a bit tricky just to move around. I would suggest to stay there for a month, maybe 2, and then move in another place. Maybe you have the summer there, and then you just move around. Would be great. Sestri is really amazing, Michele. Where are you now? From which city are you streaming? We are in Milan right now.
And then
Our
tomorrow,
headquarters in Milan. And Lisa?
yeah, well, close to Milan, but tomorrow we're all meeting together. We are having a Christmas party in Milan, and I'm really excited to join you guys. So
Yeah.
I'm a bit outside of Milan, but tomorrow I'm gonna get there as well.
If you three were taking the course, what city would you all choose? That's a
Good
great question.
I think I know. I think I know what I would pick.
Which one?
Well, actually, I think I'd pick Genova just because it's really, really beautiful. It's a beautiful city. I was there a few weeks ago because my best friend lives there, and it's so nice, close to the water, and then you can do a lot. It's just you can go to the beach, you can go do some hikes, you can party if you want to, and it's so close to everything. It's close to Cinque Terre, Sestri Levante, Milan, Bergamo, Como. Firenze. It's so close. Like it's very close as well. So you can just. I think it's very well connected, and it's beautiful. So I think I'd pick that. I'd pick Genova.
Yeah, that's a good choice. What about you, Annette?
Good choice. Interesting.
I think it's the first time someone asked us.
Exactly.
It's nice though. It's good.
I don't know. I think I will go for Naples actually.
Ooh.
Yes, because it's a little bit different from what I used to. Because I live in Milan, so it's kind of modern city, fast paced, and I'm really used to like living big city, very modern city, and I mean Naples. It is a big city, but it does combine a little bit more of I don't know, as I would usually say, like more of an Italian like folkloristic vibe, which I think I would like to I don't know, live there for some time.
I think I would choose the same.
An
I
Italian
think
for
Naples is such a beautiful city, but I think to live there, you need to love chaos. You really need to appreciate it because if you don't, then you will struggle a lot. So if you like a bit of something a bit different and a bit chaotic
Flamboyance.
at times, then Naples is perfect. It's beautiful and I love it as a city. But yeah, just mind that when you make a choice that it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah, and
I
they
think
speak a strong
In
dialect also.
positive.
I would choose Naples as well. I think because it's getting really cool. The city is getting really cool, and they have a lot of services, and the city center still uh, authentic. The food is 10 times better than Milan. I'm sorry, I have to say that to our students. The food is better down there than here.
It's true.
Yeah.
You can have better Chinese food here than Italian food compared to what you get in Naples, I think. But
Oh,
if you like,
Interesting.
I
Take.
think I don't know, maybe.
are you eating Milan right now?
Yeah, what is that?
No,
Gareb asked an important question. I have a bachelor's in economics and a minor in mathematics. Wow, mi ragazzi. And I work at the Vanguard, financial service industry, for about 4 years. Would be easier for me to get an office job in Italy. And briefly, what's the process to get into graduate school in Italy, or maybe even get a job as a math teacher in Italy? Is that hard? If you go for private schools, it's not that complicated. Um, I wouldn't.
yes.
I think it depends on your situation, but I think that it's easier for you to just find a job, and I mean just find the networks and maybe talk to someone that works for a company that you like, and then ask if they have open position for your situation, and then you can just go through the processes and everything. Because some people think that if you want to work and live here, you have to work for an Italian company. That's not totally true. I mean, you can be a digital nomad if you can work from, for example, a remote work. You can do that. If you get your salary from California, for example, and you can live in Rome, that's a good quality choice. I mean, you're gonna have a great life if you're able to do that. Of course, your schedule will be a bit a mess because of time zones, but you can do that. And into graduate school, yeah, it depends on the schools and everything. It's very complicated, but you can text us, you can write us an email. Maybe we can have some answers for you later. Brian just started a fight with Annette and Liz. Rip Brian.
Always.
Yeah, but that's my daily life, Mark.
Okay, tomorrow we'll get him.
For him.
Yeah. Would I be able to participate as a military member? Wow. In what? What do you want to put? Yeah, of course. I don't think there's a problem. No problem.
Yeah, I don't think there are limitations, no?
No.
No.
No
Not
limitation.
at all. Not at all. So as you can see in the presentation, discover your path. What does that mean? If you're very young, maybe you just finished school and you don't know, you maybe know what you want to study, but maybe it's time for you to just take a step back and then relax and think about what you want, what you really want to do. Or maybe you just finish the university and then you have to find a job, or you have pressure on your neck, but you can take your time and maybe experience something else in order to better understand in which part of the world you want to work, or maybe what type of company you are looking for. But also, if you are a bit, more, if you're older than that, there's always time to change your life, next chapter, and immerse yourself, even if you're older. That's actually what I will do for sure in my next 20 years. And that's what I was saying before. If you have the chance to work remotely from whenever you are, I mean, from Italy, for companies that are wherever they are, would be perfect. Yeah, that would be great. And
Yes.
we can also help you with the schedule, because if you study in the morning, for example, you are from US, you can study in the morning, have a light work schedule in the afternoon, close to dinner, and then just log off at 9, and then you go out to drink some aperitivo.
Perfect schedule.
So how does the whole process work? I think that most of you, not most of you, but few of you already had a phone call with us. I'm saying about, of course, Seth and other people, Lana as well. We chat a little bit on WhatsApp. By the way, Lana, you have my private number. I don't know how, but no problem with that. So how does this thing work? We have a talk together. I totally phrase I said. We help you with the program definition. It can take months if you want to stay for 1 year. You have a specific needs. So don't worry and call me, because Brian will be. Yeah. And then congratulations, we made it. We're almost there, and then we have an attendation session in which we explain to you everything. We can help you decide. We can help you. We can let you talk with one of our students or teachers in order to get you into the right mood, and you can have maybe some specific questions. And that's it. It's not that complicated. I mean, the hard part is on the back office. We work very hard to make everything work smoothly, so it's not that complicated. And once you arrive here, you can really do whatever you like. You have a lot of friends across the whole country. We're gonna have a lot of meetings. We're gonna have a party. We are 200 people tomorrow. We're gonna have tour around the country almost once per month. We're gonna have dinner, cooking together. You can always come to visit Milan and find us in our offices, working late. So we are very happy to host when you arrive, because it makes us feel like we are doing something tangible, like we want to see you here. So we're always in the office working, and we not spend so much time in the class. So when you come in Italy, please come visit us and say hello. We can have a coffee together.
Or a spritz.
Or a spritz.
Or a wine, like in the photo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I click the Telegram link and it's not loading the Italian for a while.
Let me. I send it again. Let me see. Let me know if it works. If you can see the group.
Mark has been mean to me.
No, also to me.
Oh, fair enough though. He should be mean to you, but to me?
In generale, il nostro paese. Okay. In general, our country has very strict rules for immigration. For example, getting the visa. I would never be tired.
In trying.
Naturalmente che ne posso io toccare amici. Of course, I mean, we can try to make it work. We can start from tourist visa and then we see.
It can be done. Brian and Annetta work really hard, so I'm sure they can help you get your visa.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I think we spent a nice hour. I would suggest you to just join the link again. I'll put it here because it's very nice to just have you there and just hop in sometimes when I get back home and write some stuff. And we would like to have a conversation going on with people that maybe they are coming in 2 years here. Maybe we never come, but who cares? I mean, we want to have we would try to have a classroom experience, but it's totally different because in Italy we will be speaking Italian right now, and it will be much more fun to stay together. We can sing a song and everything, but we try to make a digital version of that. I know it's just a chat, but we would like you to just interact with each other and maybe get something out, because if you are here, you're probably having the gap moment that we were talking before. So just be confident and just express your gap moment, and then that's it. Is the site cannot be reached? Is there a QR code?
No, unfortunately.
Mark, are you in IT? You want to be our IT guy?
You might have to download Telegram probably before.
Because
that might be.
Hamed made it.
Yes.
Yeah, probably because we are. I don't know if you're on the smartphone right now. Are you on the smartphone on your PC?
Me neither.
Me neither. Wait. I can make a QR code.
Let's try.
I can do that. Mi dai un QR code che lo streamo?
Questi termini.
No, se mi dai un QR code del link, I can stream it. Aspetta un secondo. QR code. Sorry, we are switching to the fastest language. Okay, I'm making the QR code right now.
Bye.
In a minute. Wait a second. Right.
Wow. Intelligente.
I'm your marketing guy.
Huh?
Mark is your marketing guy.
Oh, that's nice. No, it doesn't work because my. Wait.
Wait, but does it only work if you have the app open? Maybe like if you download the app.
I mean, I should say to download it, probably.
Okay, do you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, here it is. Do you see that? The QR code?
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Try to scan it and just tell me.
Let's see if it works. I'll try it as well.
Okay, yeah, it goes to the group.
Yeah. See, Mark?
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, it's there.
Okay, I will leave it here for a couple of minutes.
Okay. Yeah, leave it there.
So, guys, it was very nice to hear from you. When we close the webinar, you're gonna have an exit link that brings you to our Gap Year page. So if you want to download our catalog and everything, you won't just look around. You already have the link. Please join our group, because we can keep talking on that whenever you like, whenever you feel like. We're gonna have another probably webinar next month, so stay tuned. Follow our Instagram account and also Lisa, and that's it. If you have any other question or whatever, you can just ask us here, or maybe on Instagram, or wherever you want to ask. Just find a way, because we have linked everywhere, so you will find a way to just text us. Thank you, Fernando. Italian for a while. Yeah, we call it IFA. That's an acronym.
IFA.
We are IFA.
IFA.
Yeah. Oh, and thanks, Daniel, for.
Yeah, we're gonna send you an email with everything.
Okay.
IFA, okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, IFA.
No, thanks so much for participating, and it was nice to meet everyone.
Thank you, guys. Join the group. See you there.
Yeah, please. Seth, I'm waiting for you in Milan. I'm coming to the airport. Okay, yeah, we have your mail. No problem. Cosa dice Seth? Could you send me the link there? Yeah, sure. Where is the link? The link again is this one. I just paid my free payment loan. Okay. Okay. I'll see you guys very, very soon. It was great. Thank you. I will stop now the recording. I will send you also the records.
Okay.
Stop the recording.